No, this isn't an episode of Bear Grylls the Island. This is Lee talking to you from Shagarotti or Lanzarote. So, as you can see, is El Scorcho. Just behind me there is Fuerteventura. We've just been on a little excursion over there with the missus and the boy for the day. But it is about 35 to 40 degrees all week here. I'm getting fried. But just a really quick video, realistically. Actually, this is a cool time to talk about a little issue I had in my pond. Now, it's essential that when you go away, you have cameras on your pond, okay? Because that amazing, just literally, and this fake or false reef here has so much marine life, it's insane. It's got massive red crabs as well, which I'm a little bit dubious about sitting down here with me gonads out. But anyway, yeah, so I've got like video cameras on my pond, and I had a little look about 3 days ago, and I thought I'd put the trickle on. Now, so I've offloaded about 7 fish, so I've got way less fish in the pond, but I've left the feed on about the same amount, so feeding probably maybe 1 kilo a day at the moment. So the drum is going off reasonably often because there's a lot of waste going through the drum system. Now that caught me off guard a little bit, so I should have adjusted the trickle in a little more to accommodate for that drum going off quite a lot. But yeah, it caught me out, and I had a look on the video on my videos, and yeah, pond was down about 6-7 inches, or maybe even 8 inches. And so on my Profi drum, what happens on that is there's like a little float sensor, and once that goes down below where it actually should do, as long as everything's wired into the actual control box, i.e. the vary pumps, so you can wire a pump in, but I've wired 2 pumps in. So what happens is when that float switch goes down and triggers, it cuts everything off, so it doesn't clean as much as it should do. So it just goes through the screen, gets clogged up, turns all the pumps off, and then every 20 minutes it reactivates to see if the water level has come up, and it cleans again. And then as long as the float switch is above the triggering height, it'll just run as normal again. But if it's not, it'll just stop and it'll clean every 20 minutes. So that's a really good function on one of the Profi drums. Also, my backy showers, because the water had dropped a bit, there was not as much water going through the skimmer, so the flow friend was struggling getting the amount of water over there. Now, there was still quite a lot of water going over the backy showers, but not as much as normal. So this is where it comes in important to tell friends and family what to do, but it's so difficult because ponds are very simple to people who build them, but in reality, if you've got someone in your pump house and you're trying to talk them through how things work, it's pretty daunting, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like it would be difficult just to chuck someone into your pump house and explain what to do to raise the levels of your pond up. In the end, my sister jumped in and my brother-in-law, and they ain't stupid. However, it still baffled them. So I just said, right, don't worry about it, guys. Just put the hose into the pond, turn it on flat out. Yes, would have given me a bit of chlorine, but it was the easiest way just to get that straight up again. Chlorine would have gassed off in an hour or so anyway. So, but at least then that filter got going, and I told them to unscrew my needle valve fully. So it was going flat out, so that's good. But that's all the needle valve is attached to the 2 big blues I've got, so that was good. So going back, here we are, the grow and show. So I was going to do another video to try to promote the grow and show. It's happened quicker than I thought it was going to be honest. Very quick, to be honest, but it's kind of worked out good in a way. So there's 25 tickets for sale and there's 35 fish. So these fish are all Sakai Fish Farm. We've got all the bloodlines. So there's Dragon Ball Sankeys in there. various other bloodlines. I haven't actually seen all of the bloodlines yet. It's on an email from Koi Water Barn to me, but you can see the pictures. I'm going to put a load of pictures on here now today, so you can see. Now there's a lot of tickets sold already, but not all of them. So the event is on this Sunday, okay? So Sunday the 20th. I'm flying back from Lanzarote. I'm landing at 11:30 p.m. on the 19th, going back to Kent, staying in Kent with the in-laws, and then going straight down to Koi Water Barn on the Sunday morning, and just having an epic day of koi. Now, there's a lot of koi sold already, not all of them. Now, I do realise 25 koi are not a lot of koi, but they're still £500 each. So that's still a little bit of coin for some people, but it's actually a real steal if you see the quality and the size of these koi. Now, they all come with bloodline certificates done by Sakai in Japan, and they've all got sent over. So that's something that I was quite keen to get the guys at Koi Water Barn to produce. I said, listen, if I want to do this, I want good fish that I pick, and I want something special. So I want them to have certificates with their bloodlines from Sakai, and I want to keep the price as low as I can for everyone. So that's what's happened. But there's also now a prize. So at the end of the 12-month growing cycle, whether you're heated or unheated, for the, I'm going to say not the best growth. I'm going to say it's going to be a combination between the best growth and the best quality koi. So overall, you know, we'll look at the fish. If that one started out when it was sold at 30 and that one was at 40, it doesn't make a difference about the size, as long as they've got a considerable growth each. But it's the quality of the fish more than the actual size of the fish, I think, is a better way to do it. And so there's a £500 gift voucher for another Sakai fish from Koi Water Barn, which is amazing. So I'm buzzing about that. And another amazing little twist for the event, myself or anyone from Koi Water Barn are not going to be selecting the overall winner of the Grow and Show. It's going to be done by the staff in the Sakai fish farm. So we're going to send all the videos and all the pictures over to the Sakai fish farm, and they are going to select the best quality overall for the Grow and Show. Now that's cool. I don't care what anyone says. I think that's really cool. And also, what we'll do is, when I'm over in Japan, I think I might be going down south to Sakai this October, all going well. I'm going to take all the videos down on my phone, and we'll see if we can get a talk through of all the qualities and a little bit of a speech on each fish, if that's possible. Now, these guys are extremely busy in October, so I'm not massively optimistic that that could happen, but it might do. So all I'm saying, guys, is I'm going to try to get this out tonight now, because I want everyone to try to get a ticket who is interested in getting a ticket as soon as they can for the Grow and Show. Because the beauty is, if you get a ticket now and you come down on Sunday to pick your koi, you're going to have the first pick, okay? Now, if can't get down there, you're not comfortable, and you'd rather one of the guys from Koi Water Barn or myself to pick for you, or just send a friend down, that's absolutely fine. If you can't get down there to pick them up, that's absolutely fine as well. There's a small charge for posting them off to you guys. I think it's about 30 quid, 29 quid or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. However, there's a bit of a spin as well. So if there's any fish left over where they might... Fucking crab looking at me over there. Get away, you! Massive things, right? So if there's any... Make sure there's none around here. I'll try to catch them on the camera in a minute, but if there's any fish left over from this weekend, they're going to be coming to the Newark show in their own vat, and you can buy the fish, and the fish are going to be for sale there for the Grow and Show as well. So that's another cool thing. So it'll have way more access. Also, if you buy a ticket and you want myself or someone else to select the tozai for you, well, I think they're Nisai now, to be honest, but if you want us to select the fish for you and collect it in Newark, that's absolutely fine, because Decoy is on board and Decoy is actually doing that as well. So he's selecting the fish. I'm going to select the fish for him, and then Koi Waterbarn's going to take them up with their fish on the weekend, and he's going to come down and collect it that way. Now, even James Colley, who runs the Newark show, is in on this growing show, because he understands the quality and the price of what it is. And we've got Liam, the king of sausages, okay, who does all like the spread. So there's some pretty big hobbyists on board, to be honest, because I think they understand that it's a really good opportunity, and I want everyone just to get an amazing fish for as cheap as I can get it for you. And like I said, I'm not gaining nothing at all, I'm just doing it for you guys. But anyway, from me and Lanzarote, these are the fish, and there's quite a few left, so don't worry. But if you need to and you want to, phone up Koi Waterbarn. What day are we on now? I think it's Friday tomorrow, so they're open tomorrow, so do it quick, and then let's go and find a crab for you. If anyone's got a phobia of crabs, guys, they are everywhere. Look, check out this. Whoosh. Look at that. Good old ready one. Get away from me. Where are they? Told you, they're gross. Do you know what? I've got to say, I've been snorkeling and diving all around this coast, and just off this fake, well, this false reef pretty much behind me here, dude, the sea life is absolutely incredible. It's just unbelievable. You watch me bloody fall in here now. I've never seen anything quite like it. Just off the shore, literally just off the shore there, you can find barracuda, stingray, octopus, everything. It's like, it's fantastic. Grouper, I've seen grouper out there. I think I might have even seen a mermaid or two. But anyway, guys, before I break my neck, check out these fish. And what I'll do is I'll put Koi Waterbarn's number on at the end, but that's easy enough to find. And also, if you haven't been down to if you haven't been down to Koi Waterbarn, it's an amazing place, and apparently they're gonna have 40% off all their fish as well. I've said that now, I think that's right. But anyway, come down, meet the kids,